Yeah, episode 3.
Free Reign Podcast, episode 3.
Welcome. You're having a complaint at me at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm just not impressed.
What, have you just finished gym?
Yeah.
And what have you had?
Finished
After
meetings.
gym, post-gym?
This
No, I
is
don't
it.
care about your meetings.
It's 10:24 p.m. now. I'm having my dinner as we do
No,
this.
but so you've been to the gym,
I've been to the gym,
you went home,
went home, showered up, spoke to my dad, organised my day for tomorrow, literally left my house.
no food.
No food.
So you've
This is it. This is dinner.
You've
2
cut-
pots of fruit. And
2 pots of fruit and fibre 190.
Yeah. Whatever that is. I'll give you a review of it now. Is it nice?
How many Weight Watchers points is that? Check it up.
Such a snide idiot.
That was a good one, innit? I set that one up.
That's quite smart from you.
Yeah.
What's been going on? That's not bad actually.
We've been slacking. That's
We've been
what's going
slacking
on.
hardcore,
We've
but
both
we've
been-
not been slacking.
We haven't. We've both been busy,
Very busy.
but with these podcasts, I don't think people realise it's actually commitment to
There's
sit
a
down.
lot. There's a lot of commitment,
Yeah.
but we're just like we're
See-
we're tying it up a little bit.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
No, but it's like obviously to chill with your boy and whatnot.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all
of course.
cool. Everyone's happy to do that, but when you're actually recording something and you have to think about recording.
All right, let's be real. There's not much thought that goes into this.
Okay, no.
We
listen.
turn up and talk crap,
Yeah,
but we enjoy it.
you parked really close to the wall.
I parked really close to the wall. Yeah, I think giving away. We're sat in a
We are. Fuck it.
we're sat in a Range Rover
We're
eating our dinner
We're sat in a fucking car
Yeah.
right now.
at 10:30 p.m.
I've got.
This is how we got to do
Listen,
this. This is how we have to live.
I've got the microphone. I've got the microphone arm, and
Yeah.
I've got a boom.
Oh, we're ready to go. We've got
We're
all
ready
the
to-
software. We've got.
I'm
the
just
place.
waiting for Gurks
We've
to
got
get
a
a
studio.
second chair in his room. So
No,
I can
it's not even
fucking-
that. You're waiting for me to have some time to sit down and be able to sit there and let's have a nice little podcast session.
I know it's never gonna happen, so I've had to decide to set it up in my room myself, and
Busy,
I'm gonna be a one man band.
These
from now
brownies
on.
are actually decent. Right, what's been going on in your work? Go on.
Gym. I've been out. You know what? I've been out of my routine recently. That's the problem.
So have I. Big time.
That's what always happens to me. I'm in like a 2-month period of just being bam on it, like full on routine. I get thrown off by 1 week of illness or something, whatever, and then it takes me another 2 months to get back. And
Horrible.
But yeah, it's so shocking. So, been out of routine. Finally got back. Started hitting the gym again properly. Not that I stopped, but
Well, people don't realise how hard it is to get your life in good working order, where it's like a balanced equation.
you know,
It's the hardest thing. I don't know how people do it.
I always perform best when I'm in a routine
Yeah, true.
of not seeing people and just doing my own thing
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
entire
yeah,
week.
yeah.
And then the 1 or 2 days that I'm out, maybe the Friday and the Saturday, those are my going out days. But I cannot perform whilst I'm seeing other people during the week. It just doesn't happen. Do you know what I mean? I
social
don't-
life and that sort of balance.
You
Like,
know, you know these people that chat to me about, oh, I'm going for drinks after work, do you want to come, blah, blah, blah. Fuck off.
Do you know what it is?
But that's you.
It's actually not.
I just forgot,
It's
sorry.
not. It's not. I'll tell you what it is. Like the same with me. Like I injured my back. Like, fair enough. You take the gym seriously. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. So for anyone who doesn't know yet, like I've told a lot of people this, I herniated a disc in my back. So I've been out of the gym in pain for about 6 to 8 weeks. Right. I've only just started going back to the gym, so I'm trying to be quite good with myself. You're laughing away in that corner. I swear to you, you're gonna end
It's
up.
funny
with-
because you've only started going to the gym and you've already injured yourself.
Shut up! I was going for a while. It just didn't do that. No, I injured myself, right? And now it just threw me out of pace because the thing is, you use it for your stress relief. You use it to give you sort of routine and structure to your day.
Yeah.
And the problem is when you lose that, all of a sudden it ends up in it's a bit of free reign, a bit of chaos.
When you're not in the gym, you got so much time on your hands.
Nah, you still don't. But that time that you want to focus on yourself and really like, for me, it's focusing on myself. I don't do that enough. It gives me discipline. And when I don't go, I lose that discipline very quickly.
Yeah.
That's my problem. Like a lot of things go out the window.
I feel like when I go, I've got those juices out of me. Yeah, I've got that energy out of me. So now I can focus on, my priorities. I can see clearly. Like it's just it's something to clear my mind. If I don't have that,
tunnel vision.
If I don't have that, I have to rely on other vices.
Yep.
And when you talk about other vices, let's just be honest, they're all going to be detrimental to your health.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, trust me,
I mean?
I understand that completely. When you're not releasing your endorphins or getting that, like, coping mechanism for the struggles of your life in the gym or something like that, then you look for other avenues, and none of them are good.
Especially when you're single as fuck.
Yeah, why are you jealous?
That is how jealous. When did I say that? When did I say that?
You literally looked at me just
No,
like,
I gave you the eyes, single as fuck.
Yeah. Well,
I've been for some time.
yeah, I know. It's a shame I'm too busy to do anything about it. So, I was like,
That's unbelievable.
do you know what it is? Like, I'm in a really, really weird place
With what? Come on, let's open up.
I'll just say, I'm completely honest. You know this whole being single thing? I'm just in a really weird place with it. Like, I have no interest in anyone. I do not care who you are.
Ooh.
I just don't want to know you.
Yeah.
I actually don't. I don't care. I'm so focused on what I want to do at the moment.
You heard all the stories.
Yeah, it is. And the thing is,
there's only so many stories people can tell you.
Do you know what it is? And it's so weird. Like, the way people, I don't know if it's just me or the way people are at the moment. It's just the way people, like, handle you.
Yeah.
Like, the way they talk to you and like, not how upfront they are and what they think they can get away with. It's just like, I don't know. People
Give me an example.
People aren't just talking to me right for me to be able to invest any time in them. It's either
Yeah,
all on the
you
plate.
talk to hoes.
I don't. Firstly, I'll put this out there. I do not talk to anyone. People come and talk to me.
Yeah.
Right. I'll be straight and brutally honest with you. I actually don't reach out and talk to many people, unless you're involved in my day somehow. Like, you're part of who I work with or like my network. You know this anyway.
Yeah,
like, in terms of my network, I don't actually reach out and talk to people. Like, I just don't. It's just how I am. But if it comes to a point where I'm talking to someone of the opposing gender, right?
Female
all of a sudden, it's like, it takes a lot for me to get interested in someone, genuinely, and I just don't see enough people for me to get any interest.
I can tell you from like my own experience of when I was single, like, there's not a lot of interesting people out there. Everyone's
style over substance.
Yeah,
it's all gone, man. I'm telling you, the whole point of like having not just morals, but having an internal focus. Like, do you know what something like
initially, like when I used to be single, like the first thing I'd do is put the feelers out there, right? I'd put out these scenarios, I'd chuck out these questions to see if the girl bites. Like, what would you do in this situation? How would you react? Blah blah. I might even put them in the situation just to see how they react, and 99% of the time they react just as you expect.
Yeah. But the thing is, I think most girls now are so used to guys being so readily available.
Yeah.
That all of a sudden they've, like, not just amped up their methods of dealing with people and changed that, but they've just become like a lot more fronty.
I don't get what you're saying.
Basically, it's a lot less hard work.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, that's not appealing. It's just not.
You want to put in a bit of.
I'm just not interested. Like, me and you have both got the same quality. We're very good at sizing people up.
Yeah.
It makes you good at what you do. It makes me good at what I do. Right.
Yeah.
Instantly, we know who to stay away from and who to stay clear from and who to actually talk to. Right.
Exactly.
Now, instantly, like, you're gonna get a vibe from 90% of people you talk to. Like, right, I need nothing to do with you in my life.
Obviously, like the first few dates, you know, you're working them out. But after like the second date, how many times do you go back after the second date? Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I don't know. But there's people out there a lot younger than me who are sort of seeing things completely. Like, obviously seeing things. Yeah, funny. Seeing things completely differently. Like, like, I'm happy to text someone for like days about how their day's going, how's work, what you had for lunch.
I see people fucking sending paragraphs.
Oh my god!
I'm thinking,
if someone actually, like, fair enough. It's nice for someone asking you, oh, how's your day been? That's nice. Yeah. If you actually, like,
tell me how your day's been, I'm fucking not interested.
Yeah, I'm actually
save that for your
mom. If
mom.
someone's having some small talk with me, like, oh yeah, what you doing tonight? What's this? What you doing? What do you eat for lunch? Yeah. Like, I'm sorry.
What'd you say? I say.
You can check my phone. I probably do not reply to 98%.
I know, I've seen your phone. It's fucking horrific.
I don't respond to anyone.
Literally, you've got like 50 unread chats. Go onto your Tinder, you got 100 fucking matches on there.
I wish.
I haven't replied to you.
Hey, I don't.
No, I'm joking.
I don't. Yeah, I literally.
Tinder.
Yeah, I'm a good boy like that.
Yeah.
Problem is like, a lot of the world is not. But a lot of the world likes the attention.
No, but
do you know what the thing is? We like meaningful attention.
Yeah.
But a lot of the world just likes any attention they get. Anything. Anyone that looks at them or talks to them, people are just going a little bit weak at the knee, like, oh my god, someone paid an interest in my life. Whereas you could have 50 people talk to you in a day and you'd be like, right, I actually have no idea who I've spoken to, what their name is, who they are, because you've got no interest at all.
There's certain people, like there's a lady at work, an older lady. Majority of the people at my work are of... They're kind of on one vibe, which is work and investing in investing all their time in the company and blah blah, like zombies, legit like sheep. And then there's only the select few that actually you can see they're not on that same vibe. They're on their own vibe. They're doing their own thing to benefit them, right? It's kind of that same thing. Like in society, you see you see 99% of the people doing everything to please other people.
They're happy to exist.
Yeah.
They're just happy to exist.
Oh my god!
Wake up in the morning.
Standard designer garms, financed cars.
Yeah.
Going out.
Yeah.
They fucking go for these stupid girls go for fucking drug dealers and fucking wastemans that offer nothing but material bullshit.
I know some of the finest, most credible people I know who have done the worst things in terms of who they've been in relationships with. Exactly.
And it doesn't surprise us anymore. Like we've seen it all. Do you know what I mean?
We've actually have seen
I've
it all.
fucking seen it all, bro.
It's shocking. It is actually shocking.
Legit. I've seen it all. So when I'm fucking out there and you see someone that's not on that vibe, then you think, wow. But to actually meet that person, you're not going to meet him in places that you meet all these fucking other retards.
It's not even going out there with the intention to meet people. It's like, obviously you're going to live life and meet people along the way, right? Those who you keep around you have to be a certain way to be able to fit into your life.
Yeah.
The hardest thing is finding people who are so in tune with how you think. Maybe we're just different. Maybe we're the odd ones out, and they're like the freaks in life. The ones that are like, oh, you should stay away from that. He's just not the same.
Yeah, fuck. I
really don't mind fitting into that category. People think we're a little bit out there, or I'm a bit out there, or oh, he's... I don't know.
He's like this, but you know what? People are threatened by...
ambition. People are threatened by people developing.
But I constantly try to make myself feel uncomfortable. Like with this podcast, right? People are going to listen to what we say.
Of course.
And there's enough people that are going to sit there and say, he's like chatting shit, blah, blah, who doesn't think they are. But the point is, those people would never ever put themselves out of that comfort zone to ever have their views or their thoughts or whatever out there for other people to hear. Because they're pussies.
Yeah, it's not just that. I think it's just people are but I think people are just scared of uncomfortable
other people
places.
Not accepting them.
Yeah, I think people care too much.
There's loads of fucking bits.
This is one thing I say. This is my one complaint at the moment with things like, and I actually said this to my mum the other day. I just said I'm sick and tired of things being so difficult. Like, I'm actually sick and tired of just having to struggle with everything to do with work and everything else around me. Like, I'm really just fed up of waking up and having to really fight through every bit of my day. Like, it's just come to a point where it's exhausting and it's not... Things don't happen easily. And then I sat back and myself and just thought about it. I'm like, that's a good thing. It's a good thing that I'm not comfortable. Like, every single day is hard work for me. Because it shows I'm doing the right thing. It shows I'm like developing and taking a step, and the fact that my work at the moment is a real big struggle for me, and I'm like developing a business. I'm still finding my feet with certain things and processes, and it's a real struggle.
Go on, sorry.
I think if you're not going through that at some point in your life, or certain areas of your life where things are just so difficult, you're fed up with it, then you're never going to really grow. You're not.
There's like 2 points, right, to that. Yeah. There's one, nothing ever worth having comes easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first point. And the second point is all these other podcasts I listen to, majority of them are made by comedians.
Yeah.
And these comedians talk about the fucking struggle to become a legit comedian.
Yeah.
But these people fucking go to open mics. They stand there with fucking 2 minutes worth of jokes that are absolute bullshit. Say it to a crowd, get no laughs, go home, think they're fucking shit, come back, repeat that same fucking, go through that vicious cycle, and maybe after 10 years they'll finally be famous and they'll finally have made it. None of these people on TV that we see right now have just walked in there.
It's true.
But the grind that these people put in, whether they're Sky Sports presenter, whether they're a fucking comedian, whether they're a footballer, whatever.
Yeah.
They're all there because they put in that grind.
Look at professional footballers.
It's fucking...
How many people in the world play football?
Bro, it's
what percentage of them play for a salary?
Yeah, but it's...
And look at the struggle and the stress
even
that they go
the
through
fucking...
to get that,
even the semi-pros and the people that are just on...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, bro, they're
The
putting
people-
fucking shifts, man. And you have to respect that. As a person that works hard, you have to... You know to respect that.
But you know what I really find weird is now, in society, I think the wrong people are respected. I really do. Like, I think people... Like, okay, like everyone, all these people watch.
Don't get
Okay,
me started.
like I'm not gonna
Island.
I'm not gonna open up the whole can of worms. But
Everyone who watches Love Island's
No,
a fucking idiot.
people watch things like Love Island and Strictly, like all these.
You watch Strictly Come
Mate,
Dancing?
I'm just saying, like all these deadbeat shows, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, like I'm gonna follow this person like intensely. I like how they do things, or they're so good, and they back this person for no reason, just because they made an appearance. Yeah, you look in the news, and fair enough, it may not be for the right reasons, but there's politicians on TV. There's
Wait, what's going on with the parliament at the moment? I don't
don't
fucking
get me started.
I don't understand. Has Boris tried to fucking...
Boris is joke. But let me finish this off. We'll open that kind of worms. But like,
Sorry.
you look at all these guys on TV, and you forget that these are the people that we really need to look up to, because the amount of credible hard work it takes to even get that spot and get the recognition for you to be able to address a nation on your own opinion, and people sitting there and back you is ridiculous. Like all these like correspondents on the news. Like one guy my dad always points out is that Faisal Islam on Channel 4, the economy guy, the economist. My dad goes like, the man, this guy, it's just like he's a correspondent, but for people to listen and value your opinion on a international like global scale, what that takes is crazy.
You have to be credible.
Yeah, exactly. Like board members of businesses who do cross overseas transactions have to engage different cultures, people on a daily basis. Like that's what I think you should look up to, not some deadbeat sort of fake tanned 6-pack guy from Essex with white teeth and some blonde bimbo from some little thing getting off on TV, and then we're like, oh my god, they got a clothing line, let's buy it all, or so and so does this, let's all go to the same place on holiday.
Don't even. I fucking hate that shit. I hate it, and everyone I talk to watches it, apart from my boys.
I don't watch it. I can't stomach stuff like that. I barely watch TV unless it's
Every girl I know watches it. Like, it's just it's fucked. But anyway, tell me about Parliament. What's going on? I don't fucking know.
Shambolic.
Oh, you know, I stopped paying attention to fucking politics.
What are your thoughts on Boris Johnson?
I used to listen to LBC in the night, right? Just some fucking long drives back, and I heard about him lying in front of a fucking... What was he supposed to lie in front of? He's supposed to lie in front of a bulldozer or something if the runway got built. Yeah. And then at the time that the runway got announced to be built, he flew off to a different country and fucked off, basically. The standard politician move. So since then, I don't think he's had any credibility in my eyes.
Boris Johnson, in my opinion,
he's a fucking retard anyway.
He's never had any credibility.
Yeah, he's an absolute joke. Donald Trump.
Do you know what the worrying thing is the amount of wild cards who hold politically powerful positions in the world?
See,
and
go on.
Yeah, I don't know. Like political instability and stability is. So I don't know how many. I won't bore anyone about like markets and currencies and how things move and sway. But there's a few key factors in the world that actually sway currency prices and how a currency is valued. And obviously that bounces back on the economy and like industries and things like that.
Yeah.
But the pound has taken a massive hit because of political instability. Not just because of Brexit, because we can't show we have a unified government to be able to take on any situation and stress that comes the country and economy's way, right?
Volatility, innit?
That has single-handedly. So Boris Johnson coming in and being involved with this whole mess in the parliament, and there not being good, solid political structure in the UK, has messed up the sterling's value more than us deciding to leave the EU however long ago it was, and us turning our backs on people.
Fuck off.
Saying we're going alone. Yeah. Because we can't internally get our act together. We look so weak on the open market to the world. All of a sudden, British goods, real estate and everything is devalued. Sterling's trading low. It will be until we get our act together. Even then we have to go through Brexit. But because Brexit's never been seen before, it can't get priced into a market. So people have to guess their way through. But it won't be as volatile and it won't be as much of a reaction as people think. The biggest reactionary causes are this whole mess that we have. So basically, we've taken a poison pill and killing ourselves off from the inside by not getting our act together.
You haven't explained to me what's going on.
Well, it depends what time we release this, because a lot of stuff's like happening.
Well, what's going on right now? So, Parliament is in recess, right?
Yeah.
So, what does that mean?
Crazy. That means they're having a...
So, basically... having a break, essentially.
Yeah, and that Mr. Speaker, Mr...
Fucking, what's his name?
Burko.
Yeah, he got sacked, right?
No, he didn't sack.
Yeah,
he resigned because he
resigned.
doesn't want to get involved in the farce court appearances of court. And he says...
Order.
Oh, yeah, it's just a little bit wild.
Yeah.
And our man in Slough, Mr. Singh...
Tandesi,
he's...
Bongo Land.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone say that. Yeah, go back to Bongo Land. I've never heard anyone fucking say that.
If someone said that to me, I'd just laugh with him. Yeah, but fair play to him.
Yeah, but his Cockney accent kills me anyway.
Yeah, but people like that, I'm glad the smaller voices...
He killed it. The
smaller voices are the ones propping up the big bad wolves that are propping up the economy from the big bad wolves. And Parliament, because these guys are such big names, they can get away with a lot. Don't forget Trump, like the way he's got away with stuff, and like what's his name, Putin and Kim Jong-un. Even in India, like the way people get away with stuff just because they're big political names.
What's his name, Modi?
Man, he's an idiot too.
He's fucking funny. He is.
I tell you what, I was having a good conversation about Pakistani politics today.
Were you?
Yeah, a good client of mine.
Yeah.
And it's just giving me a little bit of an insight into again how things there are based on the small guys. The small guys are the ones who are curbing the corruption. It's the small, tiny voices that people think are a little bit insignificant are the ones that raise a hope.
Yeah,
but change the course of things.
Because the big guys have all been propped up by, the 1%ers. But I saw something, right? It was about Hitler, right? And it was about how Hitler influenced Germany at a time, during the Depression, essentially.
Okay.
Right? Influenced the entire nation to go through with something that most Germans, without Hitler would never do, right? He basically, a big political, powerful person came in and influenced the entire country, nation, to do one certain thing. The same way Trump's come in and influenced the entire nation of idiots. Yeah. And the same way Farage has come in and influenced the entire nation of idiots to fucking vote for Brexit. Like, all these people have come in, so now you can kind of see...
It's the scariest thing, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how? It's manipulation and persuasion. The only two tools that you ever need in life to be able to get things done. You could be completely skillless, you could be a complete cretin. Yeah. If you can manipulate and persuade minds.
I see it all the time.
It is filth.
It's filth, but it's good entertainment sometimes.
It depends what you see. You can get it down. You can get it
if
down.
If you're not involved in it.
Oh, you can get it. It depends what, when you put it on a global scale. If you get one voice that can manipulate and persuade and twist things, essentially Hitler did. It's a bad example because it's not really a nice thing. A lot of things were forced as well. Yeah. A lot of his stuff was forced policies, fear.
Yeah.
Obviously the brutality behind it.
The whole propaganda machine that you had behind him was fucking...
Yeah, but not even that. If you want to look at real serious old school propaganda, you go back to Lenin and Trotsky. And these guys, Russian Revolution times. These guys were really revolutionary. But in terms of modern day manipulation and persuasion, I think politics is just one way of looking at it. I think the other thing is social media. Our companies use social media. That is the biggest scale manipulation and stuff I've seen, because of they play up to this perfect image of society and this clever advertising and things like that you get these days, where all of a sudden you're scrolling through and everything's there to sway you, using what you like to sway you, manipulate you towards a certain skill, a certain good or service.
I'm fucking guilty of it myself, man. Yeah, do you check your screen time?
No, I'm scared to do that because I know my call time is crap.
My screen time is Instagram, right? It's literally fucking hours of Instagram. Yeah. And I can tell you now, I don't remember a fucking post on Instagram that I've seen in the last 2 days. It's just mindless fucking
impactful. Yeah.
I mean, fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
What are you saying this week?
What am I doing this week? This week I've Yeah, I've been productive, man. I've been in meetings all day today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm out about in town again.
What's the day? Tuesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So tomorrow's hump day.
Tomorrow's hump day. Yeah, we all know about hump day.
Yeah.
Hump day spent in London. In meetings. Thursday I can't think about yet. Friday.
Do you have Thursday and Friday planned out yet?
No.
Or do you take it by the day?
I have to take it day by day. Depends how much of my to-do list I get done tomorrow.
Yeah. I've seen your to-do list. It's cute, you know that. You got loads of shit
I
written
have to
down
be
there.
organised, man. It is nuts.
I love that.
It needs to be. I need to... Are you one of those guys that types or writes?
For me, it's all in my Outlook calendar. Every
Okay.
bit that I do, I arrange on a day-to-day basis, on an hourly basis.
Sure.
And plonk it all into my Outlook calendar. So I know at any point I can go on my phone or my laptop and just check, and I've got it there. I don't put it down and...
Are you a texter or a caller?
I don't like calling people.
Okay.
Because I don't like talking to people for that long,
Fine.
to be honest. You know, a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm happy to just say to you, hi, where are you? I'm here. All right, cool, see you in a sec. Right.
This is where we're different. Because I need to be able to write everything down in like a diary of what I'm doing in
Do you
the
have a
day.
diary?
Yeah, like my
Do you have a
little...
journal?
No. Yeah, I'm like some little teenage girl with a lock-away journal. No. I've got a diary which I open up in the morning, write the date on, to-do list, yesterday's leftover tasks,
Yeah.
emails, calls,
Which is everything.
meetings. Yeah. The way it's been recently is I literally like I may as well just cross over yesterday's date and write today's one. Yeah, like emails, calls, meetings, tasks to do, admin, and it's just it turns out to be 2 or 3 pages, and it's just really like it kills your brain off when you're stressed out and you've worked hard and you've barely done anything on the list, but it keeps me on track. But the thing is, I have to call people as well. Like, I don't do this whole texting. If someone's texting me for ages, I don't have the patience or the time to sit there and respond and message you all sorts of rubbish back. If I'm talking to you, I'm going to pick up the phone, give you 2 or 3 minutes of my time with whatever I'm doing, cover off everything I need to do so I don't have to speak to you for the rest of the day.
Is anything non-work related going on? You always seem to be about your work. Don't you have any time for yourself? You have to remember that you're the most important person, alright?
Oh.
Not these other people.
Oh, that's cute.
You have to think about yourself. I told you in the last podcast, you need to love yourself, alright?
Yeah. No,
You got a herniated disc.
herniated disc, yeah. I'm coming back from this herniated disc.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is it alright now?
Yeah, it actually feels better.
What are you doing? Are you doing all the stretches that you
I'm
need
doing
to
all
do?
the stretches. I've done this is my 4th consecutive day of like cardio, full range of motion stuff, swimming.
Yeah? Go on, take me through that. What are you doing for full range of motion?
Making sure, like, I do all these like lunges and stuff. Don't give me that look. You're just sat there like grinning away in the corner, like, oh, Mr. PT, Mr. Perfect Physique. I'm just gonna tuck into another brownie right now because
Fuck being a PT.
yeah, we know enough sleazebag fake PTs anyway. We just want to have a greasy conversation with a couple of people in the gym, so they pretend to be a PT.
So scared that Granny was right to my car.
Yeah, I'm scared she's about to smack that wall.
Yeah.
Shocking.
So what have I got this week?
Yeah.
FIFA 20 is coming out.
Oh, I really don't care, man.
On
If that's what you're looking
Thursday.
forward to in life, you need to switch up what you're about.
No, fuck you.
No,
right?
you need to
FIFA
switch up.
20
What do you want?
Listen,
FIFA 20.
let me tell you, right? FIFA 26.
I don't care.
I'm the king of FIFA.
Are you?
I swear to God, no one's ever been able to beat me in FIFA.
Oh, what an achievement. What an achievement. Sorry, am I supposed to be impressed by this? Well, you can press some buttons. Oh, you can press some buttons in a sequence. Well done.
What have you been able to do better than everyone else?
Well done.
What have you been able to do better than everyone else?
Literally, if it was FIFA...
If you say cricket, I'm gonna fucking die.
I swear to God, if I had FIFA as my trump card as what I was better at everyone else as, I'd shoot myself in the head.
Really?
100% would. What's the point of being an absolute waste man in your own home, sitting there in front of a screen trying to impress yourself?
It's not about that. It's about having good hand-eye coordination. Your hands are too small to even fucking
Are they? Are they actually?
Yes, they are.
Mate, good hand-eye coordination doesn't come from playing...
Yes, it does.
On what? On the PlayStation where you got to move your thumb and not your hand? Mate.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Start another argument. You're not going to
move
win.
the whole fucking controller.
Hand-eye coordination. Go play table tennis or like take up a sport or something.
Oh, fuck off, Gurks.
Mate, don't come at me with FIFA as like something that's some arduous task that you've just managed to complete. Bloody hell, man.
What are you doing on the
Kids
weekend?
are today. Oh, I really can't think that far ahead. Mate, I don't even know what I'm doing the next
I know what
hour.
you're going to do.
What am I doing? What am I doing then?
I'm going to go to dinner. Sunday, family day. This relative's coming down from Birmingham.
No, I use that as an excuse a lot of the time so people leave me alone.
No, you don't.
I swear to God, no one comes to my house. I just tell people, oh yeah, I've got family coming around. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, then
I'm having a family day.
Then I see about 5 edgy snaps, Instagram posts of maybe the F1, maybe Sopranos.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a brick.
Yeah.
There's always a brick wall in there, some exposed brick wall, and a fucking coffee mug next to it, or something like that. They're so edgy. I've actually spoken to multiple people about this.
Why are you discussing one?
Because all of your fucking Instagram posts on your stories are exactly the same vibe. It's like some dark fucking room
Yeah, that's what I'm
with
about.
one candle lit in the corner.
That's what I'm about.
The places you go is fucking shocking.
Where do I go that you don't go? Actually, let's not answer that.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. I get out and about. What can you do?
You can't sit at home and just fucking chill.
I can sit at home and chill.
No, you can't.
100%.
No, you can't.
What do I do on the weekend?
Fuck knows. I don't fucking
Sat
know.
at home and chilled.
I haven't spoken to you in about 3 weeks.
I know. It's because I've been sitting at home chilling. I've not left my house for love nor money, man. I've not gone out for actually. No, Friday night. Friday night, I was in meetings until 9 o'clock.
So I don't give a fuck.
Mate, I've not gone out. I have. Okay, I'll clear this up. I do go out a lot. Right?
What the fuck?
I'll clear this up now. I go out a lot. No. I'll tell you, I do go out a lot. But last month or so, I swear to God, I've been sat at home just twiddling my thumbs, enjoying life.
Twiddling your thumbs.
100%. Just like
Is that,
you
what,
are
is,
on
that,
FIFA.
is that what you call it?
Is that what you call it on FIFA? Twiddling my thumbs.
Twiddling your thumbs.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll play FIFA. It's like a filler for me.
Is it?
In between, I come home.
You
I
need
might
some
bang
excitement
out.
in your life, then, man. You need some excitement. I'm really like. I'm gonna go on your case. If you start playing FIFA and
chat
sitting
roulette.
at home,
Shall I change it for chat roulette?
mate, do you remember that? You'd be at like
Yeah.
you'd be in like a lesson at school, and they'd be allow you into the like computer room, and some idiot would go on like chat roulette, and you
chat
just
roulette, and you see fucking dicks.
just see some nonce behind the screen.
Honestly,
Shocking.
every 3 attempts, there's a guy who's fucking catfishing me on this stupid new app. Yeah, I swear to God, it says Cass from Slough, and he's got my picture, and it's a fucking, I can't remember what the fucking app's called. What's it called? It's like a FaceTime
Grindr.
app. No.
Sorry, what?
No, it's
You're
like
on Grindr.
No,
and
no,
some
no.
guys pretend to be. So
No.
you swiped with yourself on Grindr.
shut the fuck up.
Continue this conversation. I'm thrilled.
It's like a chat roulette version on your phones.
Why the hell would anyone want to do that?
Because
I do not want to
there's
speak to
multiple
the people I know on my phone.
There's
let
multiple
alone
people
strangers.
that sit there, right? And basically what you do is click next, it loads, and then a face comes up on your screen. It's obviously fucking from the phone, like a FaceTime thing.
So you're gonna sit there FaceTiming nonsense all day.
Yeah,
like,
and girls sit on there, like, oh my god, ha, ha, ha. Do you know what I mean? Just fucking just chatting shit.
You have to be absolutely.
Yeah, and there's a guy on
moron
with
to
my
do
name
that.
on there.
I pretend to be you.
Yeah.
I bet it's one of your cousins.
Nah.
Bet you.
It's not. Nah, my cousins don't even use that shit.
That's what you think.
Nah, I'm telling you they don't. It's some fucking pussy, I don't know where from.
Slough, you just said.
Obviously from Slough, yeah, but fuck knows.
Shocking.
Have you ever been catfished?
Yeah.
No,
No, I've been stalked before as
fuck.
well.
Oh yeah, tell me about that. You're supposed to tell me this in private.
Mate,
Then tell me this on the podcast.
How long is this podcast? 33 minutes?
Yeah.
Shall I finish off with a story about how I got stalked? This is going to be funny.
This is going to be juicy. I'm
This
excited.
is
I'm excited to do
juicy
this
gossip.
myself.
People who know about it have never forgotten it. Never lived it down. Right, let me take a sip of water and I'll dig into the meat of this story. Right. So I was at university at the time, right? This was middle of my second semester of my second year studying. So I had like a year and a little bit left. And I walked into the SU with one of my good mates, Tabor, who, congratulations on your recent marriage. Let that pass. Congratulations on your recent marriage. Happy for you. Very well done. I'm sure you'll remember this story fondly, even though you probably won't listen.
I really told him myself, hold him back from just.
Yeah, so basically,
Fucking-
me and Tabor walked into this room, and I was playing pool. We jumped on a pool table with a couple of the boys who were around, right? I swear to you, this is the funniest thing. I was so confused. There's this group of Indian girls in the corner of the room, and they kept looking over, and I was just like, what the hell's going on here? Like, I put my bag down, I was like, what's going on? Why are they all just looking over and sort of having a conversation amongst themselves? And then this went on for about 15 minutes, until two of them separated from the pack in the corner and walked over to the table. And she just looked down, she's like, yeah, like, she's really abrupt and, like, confrontational anyway. She was just like, yeah, can I help you with something? Like, what's going on? I was like, oh, nothing. We just want to borrow you for a minute. Like, do you mind just coming over? We just want to, like, have a chat. And she's like, do I have to?
Were they talking to you, or were they
they're
talking
to her?
Okay.
They didn't say anything to me.
Okay.
I was just looking there a little bit bewildered, and she was like, do I have to? Like, what's it about? Like, yeah, please, can you come over? So the table walks over, she goes, like, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Like, just chill. Went over, like, 15 to 20 minutes later, like, all of them are just sat there having a conversation. She looks over at me. I'm just sat there with the empty pool table, just waiting around, like, on my phone, not paying much attention. She turns around from this group of people, and she looks at me, and then she walks over, and she goes, right, pick up your things and walk out. I was like, are you okay? What's going on? And she's just like, trust me, I'll tell you everything in a second, but do this. Pick up your bags, get your jacket, turn around, and walk out. And I was like, okay, this is weird. So I picked up my stuff, got out of the room, walked out. I got to the staircase, she's like, right, there's one girl over there who knows everything about you. Her timetable has been the exact same as yours on purpose for the last year and a half. She's in every single one of your lectures. She has moved things around the timetable to be in every single one of your classes. She knows personal information about you. She knows what you're about. She has, like, she's basically said she's in love with you, and she doesn't know what to do. Like, I said, I don't know who she is. She's never spoken to me. I don't know which girl it is, what she looks like, what her name is, anyone. Never noticed this girl before. I swear to God, right? And I was like, right, this is really odd. And she's like, literally, like, I basically said to her that you're involved with someone, he's in a, like, committed situation, he's not going to get anywhere.
It's a bit rapey.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
I love it.
And that night I went home and I was just like, all right, I really don't know what to expect. That night I looked through it, and this girl had Instagram accounts and followed. I had no idea about this. She had Instagram accounts that followed only me. A Twitter account, like, at that time I had about 2,000 followers on Twitter. She had a Twitter account that followed just me. She had my personal email address because I tweeted something like, something really weird happened at uni today. Or just something like something, I just said something weird about uni, nothing specific. And the next thing you know, middle of the night, ping in my email inbox, email from the girl. I now knew the girl's name. Personal email, not my uni email or anything, my personal email address, emailing me saying, oh, I hear you've heard the confession of my feelings. I'd appreciate if you didn't take to social media to do this, and this.
Oh, were you violating her?
I didn't violate her at all. 100%.
I would have violated the shit out of her.
Literally, there'd be nothing construed from what I said that would make you realise that, all right, this has happened. And she's like, I appreciate if you didn't do this on social media. I was like, hang on, you know how weird this is? It is, like, near enough 1 a.m. Yeah. This is my personal email inbox that I have not distributed. Like, you have to have asked me to get my email. It's not connected to anything. It's, like, not my uni one.
Yeah.
You've looked at a tweet that I've put out and instantly replied to my personal email. I went to uni the other day and I met this girl for the first... Not met her, but I was confronted... I was confronted
day?
No, not the other day. No. The next day.
Okay.
Yeah, imagine if I saw her now.
You confronted her?
No, I saw her the next day, and I was confronted with this girl. She walked into a lecture, and it was about 10-15 minutes beforehand, and she walked up to where I sat, and she's like, hi, and she said her name.
No way.
And I was like,
what's her name?
I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not saying it. I'm not, because it, like... Because how easy is it to track people down?
She's probably fucking in prison.
She's probably listening to this. But she said, yeah,
listen, hit Gurks up.
Don't hit me up. Do not hit me up. I swear to God. Stay wherever you're sat and calm down.
Hit me up, I'll give you his number and his address.
Don't. You're an idiot. Yeah, then she spoke to me and she was just like, I don't know what to say to you, but I know this, I love you. I'm like, I've never met you. I've never seen you before.
You never noticed
I've never noticed her. But every single lecture she knew I was in, she was there. I'd never seen this girl before.
You're the type of guy to get married to a chick like that.
No, 100% no. I swear to God. And the next year and a bit, I could not unsee this girl because she was in every lecture. I now paid attention to everything that, like, I was
just staring at you.
No, I was just careful. I was just like, I don't even want to, like, sit near this person or, like, be in, because they're just weird.
Would she follow you when you're walking?
The thing is, she knew so much about me before ever speaking to me. So she'd clearly done some intel. And then she literally got to a point where she goes, I love you and I don't know what to do about it. How? On what grounds?
First of all, the most important question is, was she fit?
Mate, no.
Okay.
No.
Well,
I'm not being rude, but genuinely,
that's what we need to know.
If you're listening to this, I'm sorry to say you were not hot.
What if she had a glow up?
Then you are really not my type, so thank you. Like, genuinely.
So what was stalkerish about this? Obviously, she knew everything about you.
So for a year and a half, a girl knew everything, my every move.
How did
what
it
time
end?
I came to you?
How did you drop it? If it was me, I would have dropped it and said, listen, you fucking bitch, fuck you, fuck off.
Mate, it comes
I
to a
was
point.
going to run you over with my car.
I actually was conscious I didn't want to hurt her feelings because you never know. Like, if someone's...
Oh.
No, but you never know.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I actually didn't want to, like...
You didn't want to send her over the edge.
I wasn't. Do you know what it was? I wasn't
you
that
were
much...
mindful back in the day.
I was mindful. I wasn't such a...
What a fucking
brutal
lying
human.
piece of shit you are.
I wasn't...
You're such a liar.
No,
You
genuinely,
fucking-
I literally had to go
Someone
through
you escaped,
another
did
year and a
you?
half of uni. But I was doing my uni stuff, wasn't I? I was busy. I was busy.
She probably saw you with
working.
other girls on a daily basis.
No, she didn't. Mate,
Wow. That was a pretty good story, I can't lie.
yeah, well, everyone wanted to know how it happened. Imagine if she still stalks me now and I have no idea.
100% she still stalks you.
That'd be funny.
If
as
she
hell.
stalked you for a year and a half,
Yeah.
she still stalks you now. And
Yeah,
she's
but
still happy.
She
And
actually knew.
She's happy that you're still single.
But she knew the journey I took into uni. She knew the train, what the train I took into uni. The journey I
Maybe
had
she
into
followed
uni.
you home one day.
That's weird, isn't it?
Now, you know what you need to do, right?
Yeah.
What you need to do is, you need to go home, a window facing the front of your house.
Yeah, my brother's room.
Yeah, you need to turn the light on, walk up to the window, pretend you're drawing the curtains or whatever, and then turn the light off and just stand there and watch. And she's probably going to be standing outside your house.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Home Alone
that's giving
situation.
me, that's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Heebie-jeebies. You just creeped yourself out with your own thoughts.
That's giving me the heebie. No, I know I'd have a fucking stalker. If I had a stalker, I'd fucking... God, I don't know.
I've had a couple of weird situations like that with people. I'm just not even going to get into the others.
Tell me.
Nah, people are a little bit twisted. I don't know what it is. Like, what makes people a little bit...
Have you seen Misery?
No, I've really
You've never
don't.
seen that?
No, I don't really want to.
Oh my
If it's something
God.
you're excited about, I don't want to watch it.
No. There's a scene in it, so it's like an author, right? And there's a lady that reads his books, and she thinks that she's one of the characters in it or something like that.
Okay.
Effectively, he crashes his car in the middle of nowhere, wakes up in this lovely lady's house.
Okay.
She's got him on the fucking bed, she's looking after him, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, nice.
She's actually his biggest fan, a stalker, and there's a scene in it where he's lying down. She's strapped him to a fucking table because he's had an accident. Obviously, he's a bit fucked. She gets a sledgehammer out and she swings it and breaks his fucking legs so he can't leave the house. And it's basically a struggle with him trying to leave the fucking house with this fat fucking lady who's after her. She looks like a dinner lady. There's a scene where a fucking sheriff comes in. He's in the basement. He's like, turn around. He turns around. And, bruv, this lady's got a double-barrel shotgun. She shoots a fucking hole through the sheriff's fucking stomach. He dies. I don't know how that... Bruv, she's injecting him with drugs.
You get excited about the wrong stuff.
You know what? I've been through it all, and this is...
Yeah, have you? Oh, you've been through that.
This one turns me on this.
This one turns me on now. Oh, man. Is this what it comes to?
We all know we're both sick. Puppies.
Shocking. 43 minutes in. What do we think?
I think no one's listening at this point.
I think no one's listening. I think we've actually had the most random, like...
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, this is kind of like, we're going to be unstructured. Whether you like it or you don't. Like, this is how we're going to be. So
I don't do structure, to be honest.
Yeah,
and when I do structure, it just doesn't like, especially me and you.
Yeah, it doesn't work. We're the most impulsive two people. Like, it can be like 1 in the morning and we want to do something. We'll just go up and do it.
Yeah, we're not those types of people.
Yeah, we don't have plans. So if you think this is going to be a structured, civilized conversation where we can sit down and discuss bullet-pointed topics, you're very wrong.
I'd advise anyone who listens to this to listen to it in the night before they go to sleep and just fall asleep to it. That's what I do majority of my podcasts.
Really? Is that the sort of message we're putting out? No, listen to it. Listen to it when you've got attention, when you're ready for some realness in your life.
When you're ready to hear about the struggles of Gurks' fucking work week.
Oh, yeah, true. Literally, I've just sat here and poured my eyes out to you while I've had my dinner in a car. What is it? Yeah, it's 11:07. I've just finished my dinner.
I'm sweating.
It is hot.
Oh, fuck, it is hot. I've died to open the window. Fuck. Anyway.
What are your plans for this weekend? What are you doing?
Fuck that. I don't know what my plans are.
You've fully gone down.
Okay, no.
Within the last 2 minutes, you've gone down.
No. I'll tell you what my plans are. Right. So, tomorrow, going to the gym. Thursday, rest day.
I said weekend.
Let me tell you, innit? Friday, gonna be with my girl. Sacrificing fucking FIFA 20.
Yeah, that's not important.
Day.
Spend time with her.
Yeah.
FIFA's not important. Who cares about first day? What are you, 12?
Right,
I'm going to slap this whole FIFA thing out of your system.
My girlfriend's my first priority. There you go. And then the weekend, I don't know what I'm doing. Probably in the chill with her. Saturday.
Nice.
Sunday. Chill at home.
Yeah, lovely.
There you go.
Lovely.
Got nothing fancy schmancy like you. What are you going to do?
I don't know yet.
Go to the races Saturday.
What about white privilege?
White privilege. you Ugandan privilege.
Sweet nectar.
If anyone doesn't know, Gurks is fully Ugandan.
100% Ugandan.
It actually is. So I'm not being racist.
I'm so Ugandan, it's a joke.
It actually is.
My brothers and sisters.
But yeah.
Yeah,
that's been episode 3.
That's episode 3. Well done for listening. And look, keep listening. This stuff will get better. It won't be as random as this one. Yeah. I promise.
We're working on getting a genuine setup done.
Oh, we'll be filming this. Don't you worry. You're gonna see the mess of our lives in person.
Literally.
You're gonna watch it unfold in front of you. How we just crumble as human beings in front of a camera.
I'm just sitting here with a massive fucking grin on my face every time Gurks is talking about something fucking in his life to all of you.
Because the thing is, there's this one look I give him where I tell him just to shut up, don't ask that question because I'm not going to tell you. And it's the same with him because he just he perks up. We'll film it.
Yeah,
You'll get an idea of it.
Alright, wicked.
Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye.